In this video, Ghoulz challenged me to build items in Fortnite Creative, but I only had 10 minutes to build each one. I'll be building a PS5, an iPhone, and a guitar. 10 minutes is hardly any time at all for building, so this was quite a challenge. Also, only 26.826094029% of you guys who are watching are actually subscribed. If you end up enjoying this video, consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind later.
You have 10 minutes to start your first object. Your time starts now. Good luck.
Alright. Of course, the first object that I'm going to make is an ungeneric PlayStation 5. Who would have thought of making that in a challenge like this? I don't know. I must be a genius or something. So I grabbed the primitive gallery and resized one of the blocks to get them a little bigger. I'm trying to get the shape for the PlayStation 5 right, because it's not a perfect square. That, of course, failed epically, but give me some credit for the effort at least. So I figured I'd do the white part later and start with the inner part of the PlayStation 5. These parts are from the cube gallery. I'm resizing them to get a little bit bigger. I'm using the black ones and the neon purple lighting ones, just like an actual PlayStation 5. The big challenge with this, of course, is that I only have 10 minutes to build each of these things. If you're thinking to yourself, holy moly Sven, you're so terrible at this. Why do you upload the video with such bad builds? Try this yourself and then tell me I'm terrible, okay? Okay? Is that okay? Good. The most important part was to have it look like a PlayStation 4 and not have it be a perfect replica with all of the shapes being the exact same angles and all of that weird stuff that the PlayStation 5 has. So I went with just a white wall and figured that would be good enough. And it actually looks quite a lot like the PlayStation 5. I'm pretty happy with it. Ghoulz was also very impressed at this point.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? This reminds me of like an Oreo, but like inverted, where like the black cookie's on the inside of it, and then the frosting's on the outside.
Well, maybe it takes a little bit more work to get it right. So I'm placing the CD player thing stuff to the right side. I'm thinking to myself, this is definitely gonna convince Ghoulz that this is a PlayStation 5. And not an Oreo cake. Does Oreo cakes have CD players?
Ooh, you add this little like slot right here. Okay, this is looking very cool. I'm thinking I have an idea what this may be. Could this possibly be like a DVD player? Don't laugh at me, bro. I don't know. It kind of looks like a DVD player, you know? You put in the CD right here, maybe. I don't know.
I feel hurt.
You feel hurt?
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry.
Time was running out, and I was getting afraid that Ghoulz would never be able to guess this. I added a couple of more details, hoping that he would finally see it, like the stance the PlayStation 5 is standing on. I fixed some mistakes here and there, and I added some electricity input and whatever something input, I don't even know. But maybe now he would be able to see it.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Alright. What in the world is this? Wait, I'm gonna go ahead and take a guess. Is this the new PS5? Please tell me it's not.
It is actually.
I like the detail. You even added buttons on the front. Like this definitely.
Oh, this is the
looks
back.
Very realistic. Oh, this is the back.
Yeah, this is like.
Okay, I'm just stupid. Never mind. Alright, well here's the front. I like it. Definitely looks like a PS5. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the second build. You're gonna have 10 minutes to complete the second one. Your time starts now. Good luck.
Already? Oh, okay.
That's it, bro. You gotta go.
I was feeling really confident in myself since I absolutely slaughtered the first round. But then suddenly I get super distracted by something Ghoulz said.
Don't mess up. You have 10 minutes. Ooh.
How can I function in such conditions? In such abusive environment? Don't mess up. What are you talking about? Do you think I'm gonna mess up? Actually, I did end up messing up, and I made this thing here way too big. As my evil plans was to make an iPhone with a screen with a lot of cool stuff on it, I was gonna use a matchmaking portal and show my own builds and have the builds be sort of like pictures on the screen. No.
What in the world, bro?
It got way too big. I gotta resize it.
You think it just got a little too big? What do you mean a little too big?
Just a little.
This thing is massive.
Yeah, that's okay. Resizing a phone is easier said than done when the primitive building pieces as well as the screen thing is actually really hard to manage because you can't actually see where you're placing them. So they end up either looking like they're way further away than they actually are or way closer. But you know, in the end it works out decently. If you take a close look at the building pieces I'm placing now and where they are on the grid, after I place them, you can see that they're actually not where it looked like they were. And that is the part that is so frustrating with building something like this. Smash like for some empathy. Also consider using code SVEN1205 if you like supporting epic content. I'm grabbing this little ring from the primitive gallery because I wanted to have the button that iPhones have on the front. You can change color of these things. I also wanted to have a couple of buttons, and it's a little hard to place them, of course, but eventually I managed to get a volume button and a turn off button. Also, to finish up the back, I'm grabbing some more primitive pieces here so that I can fill up the back here and also then the front. You will see that you actually have an iPhone here and you're on the YouTube homepage. And I also wanted to have a camera.
That is not what the iPhone camera looks like.
Come on!
Are you kidding me? I don't know what kind of iPhone you have.
That thing that's on the back there is not the camera. The camera is like...
Yes, there you go.
Nice.
Alright, your time is up. Let's go and walk around, explain what this is. This is definitely looking pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that this is an iPhone. What did you do here? I like how you added like the custom matchmaking feature. It definitely looks like an iPhone screen, so I really like that.
I tried to make it look like scrolling down YouTube. I don't know if that succeeded.
Oh, yeah, like the YouTube homepage. Okay, these are like different thumbnails.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool. And these are actually the maps that you've made in the past, so...
Wait, hold on. Let's hear that again.
That you've made in the past.
Well, never mind about that. Moving on.
Alright, well, we're gonna go and move on to the final item. You're gonna have 10 minutes to complete this item. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, good luck to you. And yeah, let's see what you can build.
Yeah, let's see what I can build. Grabbing one of these corner blocks from the primitive gallery, my plan is to build a guitar. I'm resizing it and turning it around, changing the color to black, and also I'm grabbing another piece that I'm also gonna turn to black. And with those two pieces, I'll be able to make the epic shape of a guitar. I'm grabbing the corner piece again and turning it 90 degrees. And then I'm gonna place another one on top of that. This way is a good start for the bottom for a guitar. Then I'm filling in the blank with the square one, just resizing it a little bit first. And now is the really hard part. So I'm grabbing a half circle from the primitive gallery, and this one I'll use for the shapes that are sort of like horns on a guitar. To make the exact shape that I'm looking for, I would have needed more than just 10 minutes. Actually, I begged on my knees, well, for a little bit more than 10 minutes for this last one, but it wasn't that much more, I think. Point is that this shape was very difficult to make even with the primitive gallery, and it took a little bit of trial and error to get it right. The general shape ended up eventually looking really good, although there was a little bit of mistakes here and there. For the fretboard, where your fingers will be dancing if you're playing guitar, I just used the ceiling that's already here and just stretched it out. And then there we go. Then I decided that this whole guitar here would look better in the sunlight, so I just copy-pasted the whole thing and turned it around. There are still adjustments that I would do. The fretboard got a little bit too thick, so I made that a little thinner. And also the horns got a little bit weird, so I made them a little bit smaller, made a couple of changes to them. And most importantly, I made strings from the ring gallery. I made them very thin and very long. 4 strings would snap well to this thing, which is why I decided that, well, I guess this is a bass guitar and not a guitar. Then of course I gotta make the bridge, which is what holds up the strings from below. Then I resized the fretboard a little bit to be a little shorter because it was too long. And now it's time for the head. The head was impossible to make. Rip me. Smash like for some sympathy. One big problem with the head was that when I made these strings trying to go to their assigned position, they were misbehaving quite a bit, Most of that got cut out of the video, but you can see right here that they are not very easy to deal with. And trying to get something delicate like that to look good. No thanks, but I was challenged to do this, and that is what I'll do. So I copy-pasted the whole thing and tilted it a little bit, then resized the bottom of the strings so that they would go to their assigned place properly. Then I went into Slurp something gallery and grabbed this little, I don't even know what to call it. And that would be the knob that is attached to strings. And there we go, a beautiful, glorious, epic bass guitar.
Alright, man, your time is up. Oh my goodness. I'm actually just so shocked right now. Like, this is so cool, man. You absolutely killed this.
Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have some videos on the screen right now if you want to watch some more epic builds. Also check out Ghoulz video on this. Have a great day.